Hello, Sunshine fam. Today, being that it's almost Halloween, I decided to come to Sauk Center, Minnesota to come to a very haunted location, the Palmer House Hotel and Restaurant. And this is the Palmer House. Hopefully you can hear me. This whole building is the Palmer House. And I'm going to go inside in a bit where Silver Star and Drafay Wolf are at. This is a plaque outside. The United States Department of Interior has placed this property on the National Register of Historic Places. So this is in Sauk Center, Minnesota, which is in central Minnesota. You can see they're open every day. Oh no, I guess they're closed on Monday and Tuesday, but it's kind of hard to see what but it's been open since 1901. And you go in here, and it's all decorated with Halloween stuff, because Halloween is in a few days. But this is kind of their lobby, I guess. Unfortunately, we can't go upstairs, because only guests that stay here can go upstairs. But it is a very haunted location. I've been told that stuff happens pretty much everywhere, but they have memorabilia here. I don't know if the furniture is original or not. Kind of looks like it's from the time period. And I like how this old chain is on here. We've got old pictures around here. I don't know how much time I can spend in here because my battery's at half-life, and barely at that probably. But look at this old Remington. There's an old piano here. And then there's an old Remington typewriter up here. That's how people used to type back in the days before computers, way back in the day. And then of course they've got some Christmas stuff up here too, but there's I think this is like the bar, but it's closed today. And then they've got, I don't know what his name is, but he's going to pour you a drink there. And then they've got, I think, like stuff that's coming up here. Some things like this one here has already happened. The guy in the middle, Dave Schrader, I'm friends with him. They already were here, but they've got Livewire, a band that's going to be playing on Halloween. And then we've got Silver Star. You want to turn around? Say hello.
I'm reading some very interesting stories.
And we got Drafay Wolf. They just recently got married. And then they've got some games over here for people to play. They got birdhouses for sale, so this is kind of like a lobby slash gift store, I guess you could say. Some old pictures up on the wall there. And look at the ceiling. Even the ceiling is pretty cool. And then there's these old looking chandeliers here, which is pretty cool too. We got stained glass windows around. So this place is really cool. I kind of feel different in here, a little bit lightheaded. And that could be spiritual activity. I know a lot of people don't believe in that. There's some more interesting facts here. You got old books and pictures and that. I want to try and show you as much as I can before my battery dies. And we've got old grandma here smiling, happy to be here. Another curio cabinet with some old artifacts in it. Look at those old glasses. Holy cow. Lots of Halloween stuff. I think that might be Mr. Palmer right there. And then they've got a Christmas tree up here, right next to a giant pumpkin. And a cauldron full of skeleton hands. Got some more stained glass windows here. Those are really pretty. And then they've got some books here for sale and some merchandise. This place is pretty interesting. And then we've got a restaurant over here that they said I can film in where I'm at, but I can't film the restaurant, so I'm just going to film it from here. There's some people enjoying some food, and then you can go upstairs. We're not allowed to because only registered guests are allowed upstairs. As you can see the sign at the top of the stairs there. Got some t-shirts for sale. Look at this old telephone, holy cow. Oh, goodness gracious. That's your original rotary phone right there. Old outfit there, and then here's the family. This is Ralph, Christina, and daughter Hazel Palmer. They do tours here, but you do have to schedule those ahead of time. And we've got some more merchandise here. I think these might be the bathrooms back this way, because look at these old ladies and men's signs for the bathrooms. Some old pictures here. You can see the crack in the wall kind of adds to the ambiance here. This is pretty cool. And hey, if there are any spirits here, I am filming, so you're more than welcome to walk in front of my camera or talk into it. You might be hearing some voices in the background. Those are people in the restaurant. Some people come and go in life. Some people stay forever. And then here's the keys to the rooms, I presume, which is pretty cool. You got a mailbox thing here. Calendar up on the wall. There's a young maid in here. Another stained glass window there. It's hard to tell. It's hard to focus in on this because of the reflection from the windows in the back there, but there's some old pictures here. That one you can see much better because it's not in the line of the windows on the other side of the room. Street scene, Sauk Center, Minnesota in, it doesn't say what year, it says 3021, but that's obviously not true. Main Street, Sauk Center, Minnesota. I love this furniture though, this is so cool. Kind of looks like period furniture. And then over here, we've got pictures of people that have been in ghost shows, like Dave Tango there, right there. And then Steve Gonsalves is behind. They've signed photographs. There's Dave Schrader, one of their favorite people. The Holzer Files. I don't know who those two people there are. It's hard to, I'm sure the glare is giving you a bad vision of this stuff. And then back here, you can see this is the Perrys. Let's see if I can focus in on that white paper. I met them years ago in 2009. Then you got the guys from Ghost Adventures there. There's another one of the Ghost Adventures crew there. Looks like an old croquet set for children or something. This is a pretty cool place. So this is probably about 2 hours north of Minneapolis, west of St. Cloud, but up in this area is St. Cloud. But pretty cool area. So what do you think of this place, Silver Star?
I'll tell you, these stories are certainly interesting about it.
You found
Different experiences in different rooms. Apparently, one group of guys felt something in their room, started taking out tarot cards like a bunch of morons.
Oh, jeez.
which apparently told them not to come down to the lobby, and like a bunch of idiots, they did it anyway.
Something happened to them, or?
They were dancing apparently with the ghosts down here.
Oh, interesting.
And then they smelled smoke over by the piano. The music stopped, and
Oh,
they
geez.
felt like something was like
Off.
and they were like there was like a presence like right there, and then they ran back towards the stairs, and the piano turned back on.
Interesting. You see any? Do you see any in there from Dave Schrader?
I haven't seen any yet. I've been kind of flipping through here. Some people have had like extensive experience here.
Oh, look at how creepy this is. There's a head in there.
A head?
Look at.
Okay,
There's a head in the glass. If there's any spirits here, can you play the piano for me? The Wesley piano? I would love to hear you play the piano. Please? Maybe not. I just heard something over there. I thought maybe that lady was coming in here, but did you hear that?
That was the creaking of the wood.
Or it could have been a spirit. But you want me to go over there and you'll play the piano? You're probably hearing a lot of noise outside because we're right off of a main road here. Bless you. So if you're kind of into the paranormal, this would be a perfect place to go if you're looking for a haunted location. They do rent out rooms. I don't know how much they cost. We're obviously not staying here because I got to go back to work tomorrow. But yeah, this is a pretty cool place. I've never been here. I've heard a lot about it from the people that own it. Kelly is the one that runs the establishment. Would be kind of cool to go upstairs, but they won't let me. I would love to hear some piano music, though, if there's any spirits that could play the piano for me. Somebody walking through there. So you glad I brought you here? This was kind of a surprise for Silver Star. She doesn't remember hearing much about it, but
I also don't remember
they've
much
got
of it.
testimonials in here and a book from different people. Does that say? Oh, this is Megan. I thought it said Chloe.
$100 a night.
Oh, $100 a night. That's not too bad. That's pretty reasonable.
Full size bed, bathroom with shower, 4 rooms, and queen bed. Standard. Economy, standard 125.
They've got a game of friends over there.
Standard
Yes,
plus
trivia.
145.
Man, we own that trivia.
Suites 155. Jacuzzi suites 175. Double jacuzzi suite 200. So
Baconopoly.
yeah, 100 between.
They've got a friends game over here. That must be Scrabble there. Here's another picture of the family.
Oh, you want a jacuzzi?
The games on this table are for customer use. Please enjoy a game with your friends and family. We just ask that you put them back the way you found them so that others can enjoy them as well. So maybe before my camera dies here, maybe I'll try to take some pictures here and see if I can capture anything. I am getting a weird vibe though right at this table. Are you?
I'm not as tuned in as you are. Knock it off.
So come to the Palmer House in Sauk Center. Which, like I say, is probably about a half hour, no, 45 minutes or so from St. Cloud. I just did a video out in Avon, and this is about 20 to 30 minutes from Avon, west of Avon, Minnesota.
Yeah,
So you'll have to check out the Avon video.
In this book, but there are like 3 other ones over there.
Oh, now that the light is shining, you can kind of see how pretty the stained glass looks up there. It's right here that I'm feeling something really strange. And then you got the ghost from Casper over here.
Never liked the movie.
There's one of the ghosts from Casper peeking around the corner of the sign there. But Sauk Center is kind of a quaint little town. I'm not going to film outside because it's kind of cold and chilly out today. And then they've got all kinds of books over here. Not just about the paranormal, but just books in general. A few more books over here.
Mom, they've got Nikolai.
Oh wow, they've got Left Behind. All right, so I think at this point we're going to go ahead and turn this off. But we again are at the Palmer House in Sauk Center, Minnesota. Come out and visit if you dare. So thank you for joining us today. Let me turn this around here. Sorry about the hand thing here in the middle of this frame.
Hello.
So from Silver Star, Chloe, and your Fay Wolf.
Have a spooky day.
Have a spooky day. That's interesting. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a sunny day.